The following is a presentation from the American Red Cross about Harvey Swanson's Pint-Sized Hero Blood Drive. Hello everyone, it's another great day to be a Hawk, and today it's especially great because we have a guest from the American Red Cross. This is Mrs. DeLong. Mrs. DeLong, welcome.
Hi, thank you, Mr. Phillips.
She's here because during our spring parent-teacher conferences on one evening, which is
March 20th.
March the 20th, we're going to have a Pint-Sized Hero Blood Drive. Now, you guys have all, I think, seen Pint-Sized Hero Assembly. We're trying something different. We're going to put it on YouTube. The great thing about putting it on YouTube, you'll watch it in your class. You can watch it more than once. You can stop it and answer questions. And when you get home tonight, if you want to remember, what did Mrs. DeLong say about blood? You can watch it at home with your parents as well. So, with that, Mrs. DeLong.
Thank you. Now, I understand I'm doing this for 3rd and 4th graders, so it's something a little special. I know that you've heard a lot about blood drives over the years, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys bringing your parents in to give blood. I know you know this, but 1 pint of blood helps save 3 lives. In fact, last fall, you brought 36 people here and collected 36 pints of blood. So I know that you guys are all thinking out there, it's a math problem, 36 times 3. Now I'm going to ask you, Mr. Phillips, do you know how many people's lives you saved in the fall?
I do.
Do you guys know over there? Put your thinking caps on, because that's a fabulous thing. If you think about it, when you bring your parents in here, anyone over the age of 16, to give blood, they help save 3 lives. In just 1 short hour, they're helping to save 3 lives. I'm going to give you some numbers. I want you guys to think about it. Then I'm going to show you something really, really fabulous that I think is fascinating, that people like you went to school. They got great educations like you're getting here at Harvey Swanson Elementary, and they thought and they came up with great things so that we have a great blood supply, so if anyone gets sick out there, they can get blood for what they need. Now, I don't want to shock you, but you can't make blood. You can't buy it on Amazon, can't go through drive-through and get it. It's not in some refrigerator in the back of Myers. You can't make blood. Only way that we can help a person that's ill and needs blood is by a healthy person over the age of 16 donating just 1 pint of blood, which is actually 2 cups. That 1 pint of blood, 2 cups, helps save 3 lives. So it's 1, 2, 3, if you want to remember that. Because sometimes people go, well, how much is a pint? It's just 2 little cups. Our bodies have 10 to 12 pints of blood inside of them, and as an adult or anyone over the age of 16 that's healthy, we can easily give that pint of blood every 56 days. So I heard that none of my 3rd and 4th graders here at Harvey Swanson Elementary are over 16, which is a good thing. So I need you guys to go talk to people, sisters, brothers, cousins, aunts, uncles, even grandma and grandpas. There is not an age limit on who can give blood. As long as you're healthy, you can continue to give blood. My parents still give blood, and they're well into their 70s. So I need you guys to help me get the word out. Believe it or not, a lot of adults have never thought about giving blood. They didn't know there was a need, they didn't know where to give it, and they didn't know how easy it was to give. So if you could help me help them understand how important it is, I would appreciate that. I brought something today that you probably have never seen before. I know a lot of times we talk about inventions. If you know this, that an invention is a solution to a problem. The American Red Cross has been doing what we do for over 100 years. And about 70 years ago, they started looking at going, wow, Mr. Phillips, you're nice and healthy, and you, me, is not so well. If I took some blood from him and gave it to me, I would be better. I think that's amazing that someone thought that through. So then, once they realized that that would help a person have a good life, then they started thinking, how can we take blood from Mr. Phillips and give it to a patient and make sure it's really safe? This is what they came up with. This is what we use. We have professionals that come to your school. They're either a nurse or a phlebotomist. And phlebotomist does not start with F, so if you want to figure out how to spell that, that would be fabulous. They use a needle, they find a vein in your arm, and they are trained to collect blood. The blood goes into this bag. I don't know if you can notice on the tape, but there's liquid in this. Now, Mr. Phillips, do you think you know why there might be liquid in this bag?
I thought it was for your props, so I don't really know why there's liquid
Well,
in the bag.
see, I always love to teach someone something. We're never too old to learn something. There is actually liquid in here because if you think about it, when you cut yourself and you bleed, it starts to clot. Well, we want the blood to be really liquid and fluid so we can take it to the hospital and help that person. So we collect the blood in this bag. We also have a special little bag that collects the blood that we test. We test all blood. We figure out what blood type it is. There's 4 blood types, O, A, B, and AB. So we want to see what kind of blood type everyone has. O negative is a universal blood type. Anybody that's sick can take an O negative, but an O negative can only take O negative. O positive is another one that 84% of our population can take. So those are very important. But don't let an adult fool you. Sometimes they'll say, I have special blood. All blood is good blood. So we really want them to come and donate. So we have our professionals that collect the blood. It takes about an hour to go through the process, but the actual part of having the needle and putting the blood in the bag is about 6 to 10 minutes. Not very long to help save 3 lives. Then we take this downtown. See, we have all these bags connected, and we do something we call it centrifuging. We spin it really fast. That helps separate the blood into 3 parts: whole blood, plasma, and platelets. And each of those parts, whole blood goes in this bag. Remember, we still have liquid in there to keep it fluid. We have our platelets and our plasma. These things go from my arm to the patient's arm, and they never are exposed to the environment or to the air or anything. It is extremely safe. This is the kind of stuff, if you like science and you like math, you can develop things like this. This wasn't always here. Someone invented this and thought, how can I make this safe and productive for all of us? Pretty cool, isn't it? Another thing I want you guys to think about, obviously I know you've told your parents about the blood drives before, but it's really important. We need 900 pints of blood every single day right here in southeastern Michigan. That is from Toledo. Oops, I did the wrong. It's from Toledo. Oops, I'm going the wrong way. Am I going the wrong way?
There's your Michigan right
There's
there.
my Michigan. It's from down here in Toledo all the way up to Flint. 900 pints just in this area. So if you want to do a math problem, we need 900 pints of blood every single day, and there's only 3 days a year we don't collect blood. So there's something you guys can put your great minds to and figure out how many pints of blood do we need in southeastern Michigan in a year. Every 2 seconds in the United States, 1, 2, somebody needs blood. Every single one of us in our lifetime will know someone that needs blood. So it's important what you're doing. You guys are getting older. Before you know it, you'll be 16 and you'll be giving blood yourself. You're learning to be very good community citizens. I'm extremely proud of you to listen to me and to take these facts home. So please, there's going to be a flyer that you're going to take home tonight. I know that sometimes you get home and you're hungry and all you want to know is when you're going to get your TV time, but I really want you to talk to your parents about this. This is important, and they can make a difference, and they can only make a difference if they know about it. So please spread the word about the drive. We'll make sure that you get another Rubik's Cube. You know, it's got the lovely logo on it. This is the 2nd most recognized logo in the world. When people see this, no matter what we're doing, maybe we're helping people at a storm, we're helping at a fire, we're helping with the military, people recognize this symbol. In fact, Mr. Phillips, what do you think the #1 logo is? This is #2.
Why don't you guys Google it and see if you can find out?
Why don't you find out what the #1 and let us know.
I do know what it is, though. If you watch the little kid version of this, you'll see that I had the answer.
And then here we have our fun whole blood. Remember our plasma and our platelets. And remember, platelets only last for 5 days. That's why we collect blood every single day. Remember, we need 900 pints of blood every single day in southeastern Michigan. So I really appreciate your time. I think this is just a fabulous thing, and I just was going to go through a couple facts with you. I don't know why they love us to have flashcards. 1 pint of blood helps save 3 lives. #2, every 2 seconds, someone in the United States needs blood. If you really want to do a big math problem, figure that one out. Every 2 seconds, someone needs blood. So every minute, there's 30 people that need blood. I think you guys could probably figure that one out because I know you're really smart. There's 4 steps to giving blood. You register, you go to history, you donate, and then you get cookies and juice. And I know that will sell your parents. Excuse me. You need to be at least 16 years old to donate, so I'm coming to get you guys in just a couple of years. You'll all be able to give at high school, which will be fabulous. 42 days is how long blood lasts. That's why we have to continue to have people donate blood. 40% of the blood in the United States is collected by the American Red Cross. 20% of our blood is collected from high schools and colleges. Now here's another little math problem. If 20% of our blood is collected from high school and college students, what percent is collected by our communities, our businesses, our churches, places like you? 29% of our donors are first-time donors. Remember, you have to be over 16 in the state of Michigan. Remember I talked about the O negative is the universal blood. And every 56 days, your parents, grandparents, cousins, brothers, sisters, anybody over the age of 16 can give blood. I appreciate your time. I know that you probably have gotten some questions. This is so much great stuff to learn. Google it. Go on to redcrossblood.org and learn about this. If you like math and science, you could actually be doing things like this. You could be working in a lab, you could be working in a hospital, you could become a phlebotomist or a nurse, and you could help people just like we do here at the American Red Cross. There's all kinds of opportunity. It just takes you continuing to learn. Thanks and have a great day.
So don't forget, you can get one of these things if you get a volunteer over the age of 16 to come to our school on March the 20th to donate blood for a pint-sized hero drive. But to me, this is really nothing compared to the 3 people that each adult that you get here is going to help. It always feels good to help someone. Thanks for listening. Remember, this is posted on our school website, so check it out.
Thank you.